Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm gonna go ahead and teach you a way you can make your superglides less predictable, especially on console. When supergliding on console, the majority of the people superglide forward, launching them in a straight predictable path. When messing around in the firing range, I noticed that you can implement an airstrafe after a superglide to help you change your trajectory when supergliding. This makes it more difficult for your opponent to track you in air. In this video, I'm gonna go ahead and teach you how to apply this technique to make your superglides way less predictable like you see on the examples on screen. Let's go ahead and get right into the video. Let's go ahead and start off what we already know. In a previous video I made, Learn to Superglide in Style, I discussed how you can change the direction of your superglide depending on the input you press before the superglide. Instead of pressing forward, you can press left, right, or even back to make yourself superglide in that direction. Or another method, if you flick your camera into the direction you want to go right before the superglide, you will superglide in that direction. This makes it way more difficult for your opponent to predict the direction of your superglide. But now we can even up the ante. We can add in an airstrafe to make it even way more difficult for your opponent to track you after a superglide, especially on console. So let's go ahead and learn how to implement that airstrafe. First, you want to learn how to airstrafe after a jump. Practice coming to the firing range in this spot and begin jumping off the ledge and flicking your camera in the opposite direction you want to go. Once you flick your camera, you're going to go ahead and hold back on your controller or S on your keyboard. This is going to allow you to slightly airstrafe backwards. You can do this forward, but you won't be able to track your opponent when supergliding, so doing it backwards is necessary. Practice this until you get those tight airstrafes after the jump. Once you practice that, now it's time to implement the forward superglide. Again, come back to this spot in the firing range and superglide forward. Flick your camera in the opposite direction that you want to airstrafe to and hold back. Boom, you did it! You airstrafed after superglide. You may even add a tapstrafe after the airstrafe to make it even more difficult to predict on PC. This may take some time to practice, so don't get discouraged if you don't get it on the first couple of tries. If you're struggling on superglides in general, I recommend checking out my superglide tips video down in the description below. Alright dudes and dudettes, hopefully you guys can use this technique to up your game in Apex, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!